Oh, good morning, warm welcome. Saturday morning, it's the 29th of June. Many thanks indeed for calling through. Time now just running into 10 a.m. That's the time to tune in to the YouTube channel, which is Peter Private99, for your free bet of the day and also the repetition of the focus bets, which are absolutely creaming the bookies big time. And another winner yesterday, very, very nicely indeed. A 10-to-1 shot at that called Ever So Much. And well done everyone. If you punted that one, I'm sure you did. I believe everyone who's tuning in here is a member of the Focus Bet service. So great, well done there. Now Saturday cometh, and cometh the Focus Bets, as they say. And the Focus Bets have already been sent to you this morning, or by text of course. And those bets are the two bets I'm going to be repeating in a moment. But I've also got two of my own bets I want to talk to you about. Both free bets. One's 15-2 and one is 4-1. I've also got one other horse I want to tell you about, on a horse which is extremely strongly fancied at York this afternoon and may be worth support, and I'll put that out as an extra, an outside source bet from someone very, very shrewd indeed, and I'm going to give you that free as well. So altogether you've got your two focus bets, which are very strongly fancied indeed, and they've got great chances, which have already gone out, and they're running 14-1 and 100-30. And indeed one of those focus bets today is a maximum win bet. It's the first maximum win bet of the season. Well, last Saturday on this line, I gave you a 25-1 each way bet on a horse called I'll Be Good, which framed, and also a 5-1 to 9-4 winner with Fighting Temeraire. But the Focus team, well, they almost outdone me in style, because they had a 16-1 to 9-1 winner called Radiance. That was last Saturday. And the Saturday before, looking at my sheet in front of me, there was also another very, very big win indeed, with a 12-1 winner, which was called Sky Moon. So the past two Saturdays on this line have been 12-1 and 16-1 from the Focus team. All the videos, of course, are down below in the video vault, so you can tune in and watch them over and over again if you so wish, and to confirm things and keep your figures and stats and all that. But I'm just telling you where they are. They're all transparent, and all the winners are there, including 13-2, 12-1, 14-1, a horse called What Harm 2 weeks ago on Sunday, 14-1 to 6-1. That was another absolute beauty. Well, you all know that, and you all know yesterday on here there were another winner, Ever So Much, 10-1 for Ben Haslam and JP McManus, doing it very, very nicely at Cartmel. And well, I was very surprised at the price of that 10-1, because I thought it might shorten up, but it didn't. It actually drifted and still won. So there we jolly well go. Okay, so where are we going to start? Let's start with the free bets today. The free bets. The first free bet I want to tell you about is at Newmarket. I'm just going to get it up on my sheet because I want to make sure actually, no, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to give you this extra source bet I've got. It's in the 320 at York, and it's horse number 3. And I'm just making sure they all go to post now, because there's a lot going on in the betting world on the Saturday, obviously with the market moves, etc. And it's number 3. It's called Get Knotted. I'm not telling you to get knotted. I wouldn't be so rude as that. But I think Get Knotted is the horse, number 3, in the 320 is an outstanding chance. As I say, this horse has come to me from a northern contact who's very, very, very well up the northwest Lancashire coast, who's very well, very connected indeed. And it's assured me that this bang-informed trainer, Michael Dodds, is fancied very much to win today. It's around about 7-1. It ran last time out, come 11th last time out at York behind a horse called Firminant. Wouldn't read too much into that, to be honest with you, because the horse wasn't in the best position. Paul Mulrennan rode it that day, where he rode it a couple of outings ago as well. Today, Mulrennan's under instructions to make no mistakes, is the word. It's come from a very high source to me, and this kid who's told me is very, very warm indeed, and is very well connected, especially up in the Yorkshire area. Although he lives in the northwest Lancashire coast, he's well connected in Yorkshire, and Yorkshire's his home track, York today. So number 3, Get Knotted. I'm going to give you that as a free extra bet, and no charge, and that runs off a mark of 90 today. Very well handicapped, and gets in bang on 90 on this 0-90 handicap. And the message I've got from this very, very warm source is you can't kick it out of the frame, but it can certainly win. And well, the connections are very much cock-a-hoop about this today. So that's number 3, Get Knotted, in the 320 at York. The two free bets I want to talk to you about are at Doncaster and Newmarket. So I'm just going to go to Newmarket on my sheet here. I'm just going to scroll down because I've got all sorts of facts and figures. It's like hieroglyphics in front of me, my table. It's probably the most untidy desks in the country, but I know where everything is. But anyone who comes here to try and clean it up it's a nightmare for them because it's like a poltergeist has happened. But anyway, let's go to Newmarket for the 5 o'clock, and let's hope this one can run swift and fast. It's number 1. It's called Dramatic Device, trained by Chris Wall and ridden by a great jockey James Doyle. It runs off a mark of 79 in this 0 to 80 handicap today, grade 4, and absolutely spot on, I think. Mile and a quarter's bang right, the ground's pitch perfect, and I like the look very much of Dramatic Device today without going too much into it. 4th of 8 behind a horse called Victory Chime, who's come out and won since in a handicap at Leicester last time out, and never moved a muscle on it. The jockey was George Wood, young Georgie Wood, and the time before that was ridden by Barcelona, and then a girl jockey rode it the time before, no disrespect, Amélie Foulon. But for me, that was at Deauville in France, by the way. For me today, you know, looking at this race, it's a 10-horse race. I'm very, very, very keen. Each way, number 1, Dramatic Device. It's 15 to 2 with Bet365. Looks a cracking each way bet that, and I'm going in with that one. Dramatic Device, my first free bet. The second free bet is actually at Donny tonight, one of my favourite tracks. I love going to Doncaster to watch the racing. Such a grade 1 track it really is, and such a great track to view and to watch, and the facilities are absolutely spot on. This one's in the 7 o'clock tonight. I'm just going to make sure they're running again. I'm sorry to turn away from the screen, but I want to make sure that everything's right before I give these horses out, because there's no point giving you non-runners or anything like that. This one's trained by a very good friend of mine, and that's Richard Fahey. Richard trained lots of horses for me in the past, including, of course, Sir Sandrovich, who won many races for me, Sir Sandrovich, and other horses as well. But Richard trains number 8, Cooler Magic. Big price this one, 14 to 1, but it can win. Runs off a mark of 75 and gets in this race very well in at the weights. I like it a lot, this one. Ridden by Stevie Donoghue, number 8, Cooler Magic. Didn't have much of a chance last time out when it finished 4th of 7 at beloved Chester for Fahey. But the word I'm getting from the Moulton-based trainer and up there in Yorkshire is number 8, Cooler Magic, is definitely there to do the trick tonight. And I'm on each way. It's 14 to 1. So there, Cooler Magic, ridden by Stevie Donoghue for Richard Fahey. Big price that, 14 to 1. Probably go off a lot less than that, and 1 certainty on each way, and maybe have the each way double with a Dramatic Device as well. So there's your 2 free bets. Moving swiftly on, and you've already had Get Knotted, so you can have that in doubles and trebles as well. The bets which have gone out for focus, you've already got those, is Intersab. I'm just going to get them up on my sheet again here. The focus bet are number 3, Intersab, in the 245 at York. And that one's an each way recommendation, 14 to 1 with Bet365, and also a maximum bet winner, maximum bet win today, the first one of the season, on number 6, Envisaging. It's in the 525 at Doncaster. Apparently that horse, what the message has come through to me from the focus team, that horse is absolutely potentially thrown in today, and could win this in a hat canter. 100 to 30 with William Hill, 100 to 30 with William Hill, beg your pardon, with Bet365. Bet365, 100 to 30. Intersab is 14 to 1. It's in the 245 at York. All ready to go, that one. And again, it's in a big race, a big field. It's hard to win these big sprints and big races, obviously, on a Saturday. But this one's got an outstanding chance. I'm just making sure it goes to post. 245 at York. Yeah, it's a 20 horse race, so you're going to get your first 4. You know, there's a lot of horses with a good chance in that, but you can't knock the focus bets. They are absolutely flying, and for the previous 2 Saturdays, I've had a 16 to 1 and a 12 to 1 winner, and that's pretty good. So David O'Meara trains this one. David Nolan rides off a mark of 101. It's number 3, Intizarb, 14 to 1 to your cash there. But the big bet as well is a maximum bet win, number 3, Envisaging, in the 525 at Doncaster. There it is. You've got the lot now. There's 5 bets on this line today. 5 bets on the video channel. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. I'm giving you a thumbs up for tuning in. Just give us a thumbs up if you like it. We can have all the thumbs ups. That's what we want. Loads and loads of thumbs ups. And then we're all singing from the same hymn sheet. Listen, I'm going to go and get myself a nice cup of tea and maybe a Lemsip for this cold. It's getting nearly better, so I'm pushing it through the other side. And let's hope we have a cracking Saturday. It was belting Saturday last week. Loads of big price winners. As I say, on this line alone, there was a 16 to 1 and a 25 to 1 each way, a 5 to 1, all sorts. And it's going to be great. It's going to keep being great. I'm loving it. I hope you are too. Listen, enjoy it. Take care of yourselves. Have a super weekend, a super one. And I'll be back with you on Sunday morning. God willing, we'll all be back at the same time, 10 a.m. and we'll do it again. Thumbs up.